Welcome to this demonstration of the wiring harness module capabilities bundled into Solid Edge Premium. Sponsored by Acuity Solutions, your engineering technology partner. This short presentation will establish the power and ease of use of this module as it pertains to wire and cable design in Solid Edge assembly. We will begin by using the Dixie Chopper Iron Eagle lawnmower as a foundation for this demonstration. The Iron Eagle is shown here fully assembled. We will first modify the display configuration to show the area of the mower where the wire design is required. To begin the design process, we will transition into the wire harness design environment. We are going to create some wires between some existing components in our assembly. To accomplish these wired connections, simply select the input and the output of a wire from one component to the next. Then, define the type of wire to add. In this case, we're going to use a 14 gauge aluminum wire. We will also set the color of the wire. Now we'll continue to do this and add a few more wires. Again, we'll establish wire color as we design these. At this point in the design, we're not concerned with the exact routing of the wires within the assembly, only the wired connections between the components. Now that we've established the wires, we want to bundle them together into a cable. Using the cable command, we select the 3 wires that we created and then define the location where the cable is to reside in the assembly. I want the cable to go through the 2 wire brackets, through the sheet metal part, and then through a wire tie that is being represented here within a sketch. Finally, I will define the type of cable, a 3-strand 14 gauge cable. To further enhance the visibility of this new cable, I can represent it as a solid in the assembly. To do this, I simply select the harness in the Pathfinder and tell it that I want to create a physical conductors. This creates the dimensionally correct solid model from the established wires and cables. For now, since the sketches and wire definitions are no longer required, I will hide them from the assembly view. Next, we want to see how the harness reacts as synchronous changes are being made to the assembly. The first thing to do is to move the 2 holes that are coming through the sheet metal part. As I move the 2 holes out, you can see that synchronous technology keeps the 2 holes aligned along the Z-axis. I'll move them out 50 millimeters. Notice that the grommets as well as the wires track with the change. Now we'll make another change. We will this time take the bottom hole in the sheet metal part and move it down. Again, the grommet and wire update to the new position. The final change we'll make is to move one of the wire brackets up 30 millimeters. This will create some additional clearance that's required in the assembly. Once again, the wires update to match the modification. Included in the Solid Edge Premium package, Wire Harness is a powerful yet easy to use tool for the design engineer who wants to create wire connections and cabling in Solid Edge assembly. On the behalf of Acuity Solutions, I'm Mike Ritzer, and thank you for spending time with me during this demonstration of wire harness design for Solid Edge ST3.